and we're heading to, it's not going to be old switch, we're heading to Afro, the Coldest Samurai. Video was uploaded by CJ the Champ. Also, a few friends of CJ the Champ have now made a channel called Lebroskis, and they actually made their first video on there. So I think I'll be reacting to both of these videos here. So anyways, let's get started. And now, let's get started. Although I do need to turn this video down a lot, because y'all still couldn't hear me in the last one. So I think I have to put it here.
So bro pulls out his mixtape and said, I'm about to go platinum.
We're not streaming, so let's just...
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to return once again to the round table of Black Air Force activity.
Okay, let's see. Who's on the list? Who's on the round table?
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to return once again to the round table of Black.
Okay, so we got Frieza, Eren Yeager, Alucard, Madara, Kenpachi, Mugen. I think his name is Mugen.
Air Force activity.
Goku Black, and we got Goku Black, Jigen, Vegeta, Fury King Bradley. We got Mikey, Anos Voldigo, Torkel, Yujiro. I'm surprised Yujiro. I think these here are in front of. I think the ones here are like in front of CJ are like. They are like the head members, because Kid Buu is obviously one of the most disrespectful characters in anime. It's probably the most disrespectful character in anime history. But to be honest, I don't know why Yujiro isn't even like here, because he's the most disrespectful human. But although, and to be honest, I don't really know why Vegeta is here, because he didn't really do shit. Yeah, Omni-Man is there. We got Revi. We got Yami, and then Doflamingo, which is pretty obvious. And we got Broly over here, and Escanor and Askeladd. Anyways, let's get started.
Activity, a series that we observe and analyze. 2D niggas going to beat the shit out of other 2D niggas for our joy and entertainment.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, without wasting time, I'm just go ahead and tell you. Today we is going over one of the coldest niggas to ever grace a manga panel in animation itself. And not to mention the nigga's riz is unspoken.
What?
But ladies and gentlemen, the coldest samurai to ever do it, this nigga Afro. I mean, come on, y'all. This man was so cold, they had to get Samuel L. Jackson to voice this nigga. I mean,
right.
What more evidence do you need? I mean, I'm still gonna do the trial and shit, but y'all already know we got the evidence on deck, so strap in, get some popcorn, and without further ado, Exhibit A. Yeah, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen.
Here's the thing, I've actually did seen the movie for Afro Samurai. I've basically seen all of it.
Now, to understand how this man became the coldest nigga to ever walk the earth, we gotta go back to the past. Now, as we can see, Afro is a little ugly ass shit. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You cannot tell me that bro is not built like the black ass NPCs from Sonic Unleashed. That big ass bubblehead. This nigga is a Funko Pop. And then look at this man, dad. This man looking cold as a mug. So Afro's dad has the #1 headband. And you see, the #1 headband in this world basically means you is the coldest man to ever live. You is him.
Yeah.
But there comes some baggage with it. Because everybody's your op. Everybody wants the goddamn headband. But you have to have the #2 headband to challenge the #1. So Afro...
Here's something that I don't really understand. Yeah, you need a #2 because anybody can challenge a #2 headband. To fight for the #2, but what happens if the #1 just going to a bar with a bunch of people that also want to kill the #2, and then they see the #1? Are they like, oh, should we go try to kill him, or are they like, nah, let's just stay here because the #2 is folding people like laundry. He's folding people like way harder than laundry. Anyways.
Dad is about to face off against the #2 headband. Now, you see, the holder of the #2 headband is this man named Justice.
Even though he's not Justice at all.
But to be honest with ourselves, this is literally Freddy Krueger. Bro decided to make a guest appearance. So this man Freddy wasted no time. Bro pulled out the two revolvers and started blasting. But that man Afro's dad was the coldest man on the earth for a reason. He started blitzing bro. Had this man on his heels tiptoeing back to Elm Street. So as he has bro right where he wants him, he goes in for the kill shot. But unfortunately, Freddy had tricks up his sleeves. He decapitates this nigga
fatality, yeah.
Fatality.
And then this man...
To be honest, cutting off someone's head isn't really known as a fatality in Mortal Kombat. Do you not see the fatalities in Mortal Kombat 1? Liu Kang summoned a black hole to do a fatality.
Picks up his head, takes off the #1 headband, and throws it at this little nigga. He said, "Here's your nappy-headed ass daddy head, boy." So then he walks up to Afro, this traumatized kid that just saw his dad's head get cut off, and he says,
and you know he smokes after that, right?
"Ooh, it's unfortunate you had to see
your daddy die, little bitch.
That little nigga. But
it's alright. Because you wanna know what it is?
Good though. Cause guess what?
You fair to what? We pop back in the air, this gas and what? It's still be alive right now if you niggas.
It's a pack watch on Elm Street, motherfucker.
It's a pack watch on Elm Street, nigga. So after Afro just witnessed Freddy Krueger put his dad in a pack and smoke it right in front of his face, his quest for revenge began. Now, I ain't gonna lie, the man went through some tough times. Bro got jumped by some bandits while they was playing with his dad's skull. Bro said, "Fetch little nigga," and sends him flying and leaves him for dead. But he ends up getting found by Gino in Otsuru, and he ends up getting raised in a sword-fighting orphanage and trained in sword fighting under his master, who is going to be very important later on. So one day, Afro's out with Gino in Otsuru selling some fruit, and he ends up overhearing these dudes talking about, "Hey, so is #2 really back in town?" Yeah, man. Apparently he's back from smoking all the hops.
Oh, I know this scene.
So this man Afro overheard this, and he decided,
you know what? I'ma jump this bitch.
I'ma go jump this nigga. So later on, he runs up on bro, beating some cheeks in the room. Hey, yo, what the fuck? He runs up on him like, "What, #2, nigga?" And bro's like, "Hey, bro, chill. You see me, bitch?
Yeah, nah.
Up in here, don't ya? Yeah, fuck all that. Her booty stank anyways. Where's #2, nigga?" So bro tried to pull out the strap, but Afro slits his throat, makes his shorty pass out, and just straight up murders bro. Bro cock-blocked the dude and killed him.
That's gotta be the worst way to go out. Okay.
Dude wasn't dead yet, and basically gave him the Thanos speech.
You should have gone for the head. You wanna be a killer, kid? I'll show you a killer. And just shoots himself.
Should have gone for the head and murks himself. So later on, bro's crew ends up pulling up on Afro and all the kids because they trying to slide back for they nigga. So they pull up on Afro and straight up surround them. They are really about to jump a little kid. They said, "We sliding for background character 384. So Afro said, "I then bet." So he started drinking his lemonade, threw the lemonade at bro, and used it as a distraction to take his sword and decapitate bro. Spat his hot ass.
I really did this as a kid.
In this dude's eyes, cut off dude's arm, makes this guy kill his own teammate, slices this grown-ass man in half, but then Gollum comes behind him and grabs him.
You know how strong you have to be to just cut someone in half really easily? And this man Afro was a kid while doing this.
Start saying, "My precious." But Afro headbutts him, bro misfires and gets a betrayal. But then this ugly bum right here ends up whacking him, this Pirates of the Caribbean reject looking motherfucker. Then bro starts stepping on him and saying, "Yeah, we sliding for our nigga rich, cuh." But one of the kids ends up throwing a spear at him and cutting off his ear. This nigga's Mike Tyson. Then Afro jumps up and shoves this blade in bro's neck. But then Afro started saying, "Where's #2? I'ma kill that nigga." But then bro told him the #2 is dead and somebody done already killed him. So this is where we're going to end our first flashback sequence, because this is just the first one. Everything will make sense later. So now we go to the present. Now as we can see, Afro is the holder of the #2 headband and he is about to get jumped. So this band...
You wanna know what I don't understand about this? Okay, I'll explain it in like a couple seconds.
To walk up and he like, well, looks like this is the end of the road for you, Afro Samurai. Now, me and my boys about to yank that headband off of that nappy-ass head of yours. You nappy-headed motherfucker.
Here's what now I'm gonna say it. Here's what I don't understand about this. You need all of these people to fight the #2 headband. And only one of them can hold it. So basically, even if you do kill him, there's no point in getting #2. Because you can't be one person or the number 2 headband. You need an entire army to take on the number 2 headband, and now because you think you got the number 2, now you're a one-man army? No, because then when you go to number 1, you're gonna get no diff by the number 1 headband. User. So like, if you need all these people to jump the number 2 headband, you should just give up at that point. Because what's the point even? Because even if you do kill the number 2, you don't even deserve it. Because you're not even. Because only one person can wear it, and you're not gonna be that one person, because you're still gonna be weak as shit. And compared to the number 2 and the number 1. If number 2 no diffs you on your own, then number 1 negative diffs you on their own.
But this man Afro was not phased. Bro spat out the Zaza and hit that pose. So they all start running at this man like some hungry ass hyenas. So bro shoots this musket, but Afro cuts the bullet in half, and it ends up spreading and killing everybody behind him.
Doesn't really make sense, but hey, that was cool.
Look at all these ugly bastards just running to their death. This was a damn massacre.
Bye.
Not even a fight. I don't even think bro broke a sweat. Look at this dodge. He went through the nigga's hair. And this
Afro's Afro.
was just disgusting.
Oh, God.
Bloodbath. Bro sent all these NPCs back to the fight.
Gun the sheep through the guy's throat.
So then after it's all over, the lead band is like, wow, why you had to do this to us, nigga? The fuck we do to deserve this, huh? And you want to know what Afro's response was? Bro just casually smokes it back.
And the
Bro said, rip bum ass nigga. Then after that, he went to his imaginary friend Ninja, and bro said, hey, pass that shit, nigga. And look at this
monstrous ass inhale.
Monstrous inhale. Bro said, God damn. So after that, man,
it was like, God damn.
Word starts spreading out that Afro's back in town. Everybody in this bar is shook. They like, boy, ain't no way in hell that nigga real. And I know everybody in this bar gotta be high as fuck. It is smoky as shit.
Yeah,
probably
smoky as shit in there.
It's like straight Black and Miles, gas in a 2-pack of ass.
Yeah.
So this man Afro walk in here and all these sketchy ass motherfuckers are shook. So he walk up to the fine ass bartender, I ain't gonna lie. So she like, hey, how you doing, baby? What you feeling today? Henny, Patron, Crown, Bacardi? I could make a mean ass mojito, nigga. So you think Afro would get a mean ass drink, like just straight Hennessy straight out the bottle? You know what bruh said? Lemonade, ice cold.
Please.
What? Embarrassing. So everybody like, hey, what the fuck, old soft ass nigga? Look at this big black nigga looking like Balrog. Bro slams the glass of lemonade. And he's like, yo, pussy ass nigga, you must drink a man's drink, huh? But Afro lifted up his hand, and Shawty was like, another one? On his tab? So then Big Boy tried to swing at him, but Afro backhands bro and sends him into spin cycle. And look at this unspoken Riz. She was like, God damn. So Afro pulls out this crazy ass looking straw. And she's like, damn, you cold as hell. And bro took a mean ass sip and said, God damn.
Like, damn, that's some good lemonade.
After that, it was raps. The bartender was ready to give up the poom poom.
Yeah.
So after Afro left the bar, some dude from the bar followed him, and he ends up pulling out this big ass crossbow and just started shooting. Bro came ready to hit a lick. So while Afro's blocking all the arrows, bro got desperate, so he pulled out the new tool. Bro said, I'm getting that headband at any means cost. But Afro came down and just made light work of him. Bro stabbed him in the head. Bro said, night night, motherfucker. But after he washed this idiot is where stuff got crazy. This big ass nigga comes from the top of the cliff.
Here's the thing that, okay, so I don't think CJ is gonna explain what happened here, but okay.
Out a fucking RPG, and bro shot that thing, and Afro got blown off a cliff. That brother.
Okay, so what actually happened is, okay, I don't know what happened, but I think this is what happened. So this man Afro, I think he was poisoned or something. I mean, I don't think any of the bullets hit him, but any of the arrows hit him, but I'm pretty but I think the bartender poisoned him or something, because after he killed the guy, he started feeling weird, and he started feeling like he was gonna pass out, and And then he sliced the rocket in half.
slumped.
And well, it still explodes.
So after Afro gets blown off a cliff, he ends up getting found and taken care
oh my
of by this. Oh my God. Just I guess when you just the number 2 coldest nigga in the world,
you get all the fine ones, do you?
You usually get all the bad bitches, don't you? But Shawty was so bad, she even had this man Afro mesmerized. He ended up seeing her butt booty naked. She looked at him like,
what are you doing here?
Hey. And bro,
really, bro?
Just looked at her and said,
wait, he was like, sorry, I'll be leaving now. That's dead ass what he said.
Yacht.
Okay,
but little did Afro know Shawty was two-timing him the whole time. She was working with the goddamn Peanut Head Collective, the ones that shot Afro off the cliff. So
sad though.
She asked him to stay. She like, hey, so can you?
No, I'll explain it like this. I don't know what you're doing with that weird voice. He's like, hey, can you watch these fireworks with me tonight? He was like, all right, sure.
Watch these fireworks with me. So they went outside, started watching these fireworks, and she just got freaky as shit. She started rubbing up on this man's arm, started
kissing his arm.
Him. So obviously, that man Afro was like,
oh nah, bro, I'm getting some tonight.
Busting the shit out of these chicks. And yeah, you know what happened next.
Yeah. If you guys don't know what happened, this man actually did.
On the R&B music, nigga.
It's something about the girl.
These are my hands, you two.
These are my hands.
Well,
as you can see, I'm just clapping to congratulate a young nigga for getting some ass. So after Afro dropped off the BBC Glizzy Destruction, Shawty said, God, I can't do this no more.
I can't do this no more. And she betrays them.
She ends up betraying the League of Peanut Heads.
I'm actually surprised they had phones, because I thought they were living in like what because I thought they were living in like the 1900s or something, and not like 1990s, like the 50s or something.
She was like, nah, I can't do this. The BBC too good. But actually, the reason was this is actually his childhood friend Otsuru the whole time, the one that straight up found him when he was left for dead. And
yeah. Surprisingly, I did not think that. Okay, so I was stupid when I actually first watched it. I thought this was just another friend. Wait. Yeah, okay, so what happened was I thought it was just another lady. There's another lady that he met that was also named Otsuru, but apparently not. It was actually his childhood friend, which does make more sense. I was stupid. I watched this when I was like 12.
I wanted to watch the fireworks with him
2 years since I seen
before she died. So while they having this sentimental ass conversation, they end up getting ran up on by the ops. So Afro's telling his shawty, you need to get the stepping button.
Oh! Nah, bro, I would have killed every single member of that clan if what they just did.
And the peanut head on top, like.
Not only did they kill my childhood friend, she killed the one I was just risen up too.
Stupid bitch, letting the BBC hypnotize you and shit. And then they just straight up burned the house down, bro. And this man,
okay, how about this? I'm gonna cut off your beard and make you eat it.
Bro was hurt. But this done made the man even more revenge-driven. Bro was like, first my dad, now my shawty? Nah, nigga, that ain't gonna do. And then this man Ninja come out and he started talking, saying, hey, my brother, I mean, at least you got the hit. Now keep this pick that she gave you and pick out that nappy-ass head, boy. So
yeah, surprisingly that like thing she gave him, pendant, yeah, it actually saved him.
Afro goes up and runs up on the Empty Seven clan, or basically what I've been calling them the whole time, the League of Peanut Heads or the Peanut Head Collective. I mean, they basically the League of Shadows with peanut heads. But anyways, they ended up making a robot clone of this man. Look at his blood, his face, and his doppelganger. Bro doing the same thing that he doing. So Afro started getting into it with the Afro guy, but I ain't gonna lie, Afro was getting whooped. And then the peanut heads on top like, yes, my brothers, witness that nappy-headed ass nigga get his ass what? But that man Afro had to lock in, so that man had to unlock the earliest form of Ultra Instinct. But we ain't know what the hell to call this back in 2007, so he unlocked the power of Bob and Weave. And look at this elegant ass jump. Then he just slices bro right down the middle. Made light work of that phony ass AI. So later on, while he's basically raiding their palace, he ends up running up on this one peanut head, and bro is just sitting there with some.
Ain't this the same one that? Actually, wait, no. I think that's a different one. It look the damn same.
Phones on his head. I don't know what bro listening to, but it sounded like he listened to some Cardi leaks. Bro,
Cardi leaks.
Saying,
She sucked on my dick. I beat at her back. Look at the applause. Look at BBC.
No.
Then bro
No!
just starts pouring some tea, then just starts bowing down saying, please just let me listen to my Cardi leaks in peace.
That's what Cardi actually sounds like. I'd be like, nah, bro, you killed my shorty and you had bad taste.
After the Afro passed him, he ends up running up on the big ass dude that shot him off the cliff. But Afro made short work of this bozo. Bro came from the roof and said, this is for my shorty. But then dude spawned more peanut heads from his backpack. This nigga is Cell, bro, just pooped out the Cell Juniors. So they straight up surround him. So this one run at him, but Afro shoves the sheath of the sword in his chest. And he just throws him at the other dude. And bro's
And
like,
then
oh shit.
He went for the double impalement. Or what is it called? A clut? Because that's what Torkel did in the last one.
Get off me, brother five! But Afro just picks up their sword and just makes a peanut kebab. So about 5 minutes later, he walks into this next room, and Blood right here think he playing Splinter Cell. Bro thinks he's camouflaged in the bodies with his night vision, but this man probably had the most brutal death in this entire show. So
he looked. If you guys don't want to know what happened,
he trying to sneak him, but then he looking in the thing. He like, wait a minute, where'd he go? Afro got his eye out and shoves the thing in his eye sockets. Oh my goodness. But nah, what's even more crazy, this damn Afro bot came back. So then they start having the fight of the century. This whole goes up to Kingdom Come, and then they just start fighting while falling through the clouds. But that man Afro got a good stab on him, and the robot was like, oh shit, danger. And Afro just slams the robot back into the palace. And then the sword comes down right into its head, and the robot ends up blowing a load. Pause, but literally, nigga said, that felt good. So after Afro cooked the entire league of peanut heads and spun back for his shawty, he ends up running up on a man with a teddy bear on his head.
Hey, Afro said you, is that you?
And he's like, I've been waiting a long time for this, Afro Samurai. This nigga is breathing and sounding like Darth Vader. This man Samuel L. Jackson must have loved that role as Mace Windu, because this entire fight was a Star Wars reference. But this man Afro does not draw his sword, and he just starts running away. And then he started getting cooked a little bit. So Teddy Bear Darth Vader's like, how dare you mock me, nigga? I mean, you're already one with the dark side, are you not? Hey, nigga, that's kind of racist. Quiet, you ignorant imbecile. I'm just...
What? He didn't even see him.
He jumps up and just slams him through this entire building.
Damn.
So then he ends up taking off the teddy bear mask. And this is his other childhood friend, Gino.
This man all fucked up.
Now we end up moving to our second flashback and how this man Afro actually got the #2 headband. So do you remember his master that took him in and raised him and trained him in sword fighting?
Brody
had the #2 headband the whole time. But this man Afro said, I do not care if you are my master. I need that musty ass headband, nigga. And he's like, do you dare fight me, boy? I raised you. I was the father that stepped up. But all these bandits end up running up on them and all they students, because everybody wants that #2 headband. But it was a literal bloodbath. All of Afro's friends just started dying. Gino got his back blown out. And then after this, his master turns around and he's like, Afro, do you want this fade? And of course, Afro was like, yeah. So Afro just straight up offed his master. Bro said, you are not my dad. So that man Gino got up and he was like, Afro, what have you done? You're my brother, Afro. I mean, even though you're already on the dark side, you were supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them. My bad, cuz. And that man Gino fell off a cliff. And after that day, Ninja was born to help Afro cope, and Gino was found by the League of Peanut Heads and turned into Darth Teddy Bear. So after Afro sheds Ninja from his conscience because bro was like, I gotta tap in. Afro
I mean, hey, he did come back. He did come back.
Finally got serious and they started really scrapping. But this man Afro said enough
in the movie.
For this bullshit and hits this man with a critical hit.
Really?
That man really hit him with the, even though you was my brother, you could still
catch this ass whooping.
Get cooked. Rest in piss, bozo. So finally, after all the long years in the rampage this man has gone on, Afro is now about to slide for his pops. This man Justice, aka Freddy Krueger, just sitting here looking malnourished as fuck, looking like a dried sponge, starts saying, about damn time, little nigga. In all honesty, I was getting bored. But it looks like your black asses finally came to spin for your pappy. So Freddy jumped up and shoot him and told him, get ready to join your daddy, nigga. So this man just started blasting, bro. This nigga has an infinite mag. He hasn't reloaded once. But that man Afro got in close and cut off his arms. But this man Freddy said, you've fallen into my trap, dumbass. And it is finally revealed how this man killed Afro's dad. Bro has a
second arm in his back.
Third arm in his back. But Afro counters it.
Wait, I said a second arm. This man had a third arm in his back.
Slits bro's throat, and that nigga's head is hanging on for dear life.
Yo,
but obviously, it's not that easy to kill Freddy. Bro reattaches his head in earth.
And earth bends Afro to the point where it almost hits his head. But thank God, if you look at this, it didn't impale his head. It impaled his afro.
This nigga too heavy. So bro thinks he stabbed him through the head, but bro's aim is garbage. He stabbed him through the afro. So Afro comes down and shish kebabs this nigga. Fatality. And that man Afro
wins.
Afro finally became the coldest nigga in the land. For now.
Yeah, basically.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as you could tell, that was a long-ass Exhibit A. Because to be honest with you, that's the only shit bro needed. But
yeah, that's really the only thing you needed. But Exhibit B stands for bonus points.
Exhibit B stands for bonus. I mean, come on, who doesn't want a little bonus exhibit from yours truly? So after you know the whole...
This man uploads like once every... This man uploads once a month. Once a month. Heck, it's not even once a month. This man uploads every month in a few weeks.
Main story happens. There's a movie after this where some bad bitch comes and tries to fuck up this whole nigga's life, and she is...
To be honest, I'd smash.
Also, another one of Afro's childhood friends. What?
And also, I thought this was actually just Otsuru, but she turned evil, which I was still wrong about that. Actually, now that I think about it,
after you know the whole main story happens, there's a movie after this where some bad bitch comes and tries...
Did we even get this girl's name? Okay. But seriously, though? Yeah, it's Smash.
Fuck up this whole nigga's life, and she is also...
From what I remember, I think in the beginning of the movie, he's just, like, resting. And then Gino comes in because he's back, and he comes on a motorcycle and just try to beat the absolute shit out of him.
Another one of Afro's childhood friends. Why is all of his childhood friends trying to kill him? So she ends up taking the #1 headband from him and ends up resurrecting this man's dad.
And that is fucked up.
But what we are going to be focusing on...
It's not that, but...
It's actually none of that. There is a certain fight in this movie that will deadass make you question your morals. And you will realize, even though this man Afro is the protagonist...
He is not a hero.
This man is no damn hero. So since Afro lost the #1 headband, Afro had to go and search for the #2 again. So later on, while he's on his journey, he runs into some motherfucker looking like he just got off the set of Pocahontas kidnapping some kid. But obviously, bro started shitting bricks when he realized, oh shit, nigga, that's Afro. So bro tried to shoot him with his shorty, but that man got cooked in like 0.5 seconds. Blood got his...
Like he was a fly on your face. Like he was a fly on his face.
Face sliced off. So then this man's dad comes, and he's like, "Hey bro, I appreciate you saving my kid and everything, dude. Judging by your appearance, are you here for Rolling Loud, bro?"
What?
You got to be. Come on, bro. Let's go get some drinks before the concert. And this man was not lying. While Afro was getting drinks with this man, these motherfuckers is dead ass.
We're dead ass partying.
Having a music festival. Look at the dude right here, bro. Like, yo, know what the fuck going on? It's your boy DJ Noodle Particle in this motherfucker. Make some motherfucking noise.
I know where that's the actual name.
I want all your bitches and niggas to get the fucking jumping.
Get jumping.
So while everybody's outside right now enjoying rolling,
we're dancing. It was switch up scenes. Okay, so these free from right here. These were taken basically in the middle of Afro and the other guy fighting. And there's two other scenes that are the same, although it's not fighting or partying. It's you know the scene where with Afro and Otsuru? Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that something is happening about something like that.
So while everybody's outside right now and
there was a scene of someone getting their cheeks clapped.
Going Rolling Loud with DJ Noodle Barnacle. Afro's in here with the mystery man. So bro's like, cheers, bro. Watch me shotgun this shit.
It's been getting all drunk.
So while they continue to talk, the man says, "You know, dude, he's not even my real kid, man. You see, his father died."
This is a weird ass hairline.
A nigga with an afro. So yeah, this is a number 2 headband holder, Shichiguro. But see, here's the thing. Bro actually has good intentions, because he wants to hide the number 2 headband to stop the bloodshed. But this man, Afro, did not care at all. Bro will stop at nothing to get that musty-ass headband. So they go outside, and they're about to duel. So Shichiguro's like, you know, bro, I really thought we
could have been
good friends, bro. But your vengeance blinds you, bro. Not cool. So they start to scrap, and it looks like these dudes are just dead even. So Afro tries to land a strike, but bro stops it with chains on his forearm, and he just got this big ass.
To be honest, he was actually whooping Afro.
Chain hanging. Bro got on.
Heck, the only if I'm gonna be honest here, the only reason Afro won was because he tricked him.
This ice, this nigga Karapika. All bro missing is a shovel. So he just started whipping that hoe, had Afro on his heels. So Afro said, to hell with this. Let's have a change of scenery. So
in the middle of them running through an alleyway, there was another lady who was, just...
They run out to the...
Hey, this does look nice.
And start fighting in front of everybody. They even started fighting in the damn flow. So why they fighting the bad shot?
Nobody noticed that.
He's out here watching from a distance. So she calls up DJ Noodle Barnacle and tells him, play my shit, baby.
Alright.
So bro pulls out his mixtape.
Destroy Afro
Nigga said, I'm about to go platinum with this.
Destroy all Afro Samurai.
And they end up getting jumped by the damn Foot Clan. I guess this man Shredder said, y'all best get ready for my trial. So this man...
Actually, yeah, there has to be a video for Shredder. Like, come on, there has to be. Yo, the 2003 version of Shredder was the most menacing one of all.
Had to deal with these middle of the boss fight NPCs. So
also, Shredder's Worth was just straight up terrifying.
After these two literally murder the entire Foot Clan, Chichiguro's like, let's go ahead, finish this off, brah. Mano a mano, bro. So they started scrapping again, and they are still dead even. But this man Afro pulled out one of the dirtiest tricks I have ever seen.
He jumps down. This guy...
Barnacle drops from the float. Afro
grabs him
and pushes him to Shichiguro, uses him as a body shield, and stabs Shichiguro through the DJ. Bro!
Oh my god!
Ain't no way this nigga just used DJ Noodle Barnacle as a body shield. And that man ended up killing Shichiguro and taking that number 2
in front of his basically adopted son.
Headband back. right
in front
of his son.
Of his adopted son with this busted ass hairline.
This man Afro
This man literally did what Justice did to him all those years ago.
Basically killed both of this little kid's father figures. And before he left, he had to say a prayer for that pack. God is good. God is great. Let us thank him for this pack. Amen. And leaves this little ugly ass boy with this terrible ass haircut to grieve over his dead father. And after the fight, you want to know what Afro did? But no. It actually gets crazier from here. So after this man basically killed his Frankenstein-ass father and
then Gino decided to become good again and tried to save him, which failed. Then the lady who tried to ruin Afro's life stabbed his father, stabbed Afro's father, who was resurrected. And if you don't know, his father was resurrected, and he beat the absolute shit out of Afro. Then Gino decides to save him, which failed. Then the girl who who's Afro's childhood friend tried to save Gino, which also failed. So they both died, and Afro is basically alone forever.
Got the @1 headband back. The little boy ended up following him.
And also, I think there's one more thing. I think at the end when Afro killed Justice, I think there was like an end credit scene or whatever, or just an ending scene, where I think it was Gino who came back, and then Afro was like, alright then, let's fight. And that's how it ended.
Afro mean mugs little bro and hands him the #2 headband and tells him, come get it back in blood. He did this kid the exact same way Justice did him all those years ago. And the cycle of revenge continues. No, bro. This nigga's a demon. Well, that's a dark way to end off a video. Well, at least it can't possibly get worse than this.
Little longer than a few minutes later.
Oh, damn.
Here's the kid named Kotaro. Okay. In the manga, at the end, Kotaro faces Afro, but he is killed by...
At the end, Kotaro faces off with Afro, but he... Oh, I'm a fucking puke. I'm fucking sick!